Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Amy, and today I'm going to be giving you a very real look at my craft room, which is also our basement den. So my toddler has a bunch of stuff in here and we play in here, and I'm going to be reorganizing some of the furniture and getting everything put away again. So let's go ahead and get started. So here's a really quick glance at what the room currently looks like. I have the desk kind of out so that I can look out into the room while sitting at the desk, which was a nice concept. I felt like it was going to work really well for me, but I feel like there's just too much clutter with the desk area being closed off like it is, with the desk on one side and the shelves behind it. Then I have these other shelves in front of the desk over here, which is not working out the way I wanted it to, just because I have to walk all the way around the desk in order to get things. Then here is my craft table. Its organization could be just tidied a little bit, but it works pretty well the way it's intended for. And then the rest of the room is just a play space. We have these giant cushions that we use and make, forts out of and things. So just need to clean that all up and get it out of the way. So first, of course, I just need to vacuum up and put all these cushions out of the way so that I have space to work on everything else. I created this little couch area, super fun. I had never made it quite like that before, and then started picking up all the toys on the floor just to make space to lay out all my planner supplies. You never realize how much stuff you actually have until you have to put it all away. My toddler has a lot of toys, and this is just one area where toys take over the house. So we're trying to pick it up, after every time she plays down here, and it doesn't always work, but we're starting to make some changes there, and it feels better after we clean up every time. So that's great. Just putting these away in her little cube shelf there, and now the room is pretty clean overall, other than some just recycling to take up and things like that. All right, so at this point I am watching a show on the iPad while clearing everything from the room and putting it over on the other side where you can't see. I'm just moving all the stickers, all the paper, everything away, because I'm going to clean off the IKEA Kallax cube shelves and then move them. Instead of being sideways like they are now, I'm going to put them upright so that it saves some space. I also keep finding things that I've lost behind the shelves, so that was cool to find some things that I hadn't been able to find for a while, so I'll organize those into everything else here in a bit too. And again, of course, have to vacuum during this, because getting at areas that I haven't, been able to reach for a while. And then now just putting in the shelf the way that it's going to be once we're done. Then I have to clear the other shelf as well. And these are all my planners and notebooks, some finished, some waiting to be used, and some currently in use. I think it's going to feel really nice when this isn't in the way right here. I think it's going to open up the room a bunch and give us some more space to play in and to use for laying things out and doing bigger crafts on the floor. Alright, so I'm just clearing a few things from below the desk area before I move the desk out of the way and get everything organized exactly how I want it. Some more vacuuming, of course, and then I can move the desk back into place. And it's going to be facing this way so that I can just keep it out of the way. So now I've got everything where I want it, and I just need to put everything back. And I thought I would decide on maybe some decluttering before I put everything back on the shelves, just to clear things out a little bit. So I'm just gonna go through these boxes and put everything aside that I'm gonna declutter, then put the boxes up before I decide where all the loose things go. So this is something I use when taking photos, to kind of shine the light where I want it to go. So we'll keep that. This is a sketchbook that I bought a long time ago that I've never used. So I'll put that in the giveaway pile. Okay, learn brush lettering. I started doing this a while ago. You can see I've done some of it and stopped. Maybe I'll put this with my lettering planner so that I remember to use it again. Here's just some basic paper pad for practicing lettering. Get rid of that. There's a great little like craft thrift shop near my house, so I'll probably give all the crafty supplies over there. And then if I have happy planner things that I'm getting rid of, maybe I'll see if someone's interested in taking them off my hands. Yeah, more drawing paper. Okay, this is my giant notebook. The back cover came off. I made these covers, and this was a great idea, but these are giant tool discs, TUL, and I don't like the way things open on them. It's just really hard to move them, and I kind of made like a different, it's a planner that flips into lots of different things. So I have like Thanksgiving and Halloween and, you know, all the holidays for planning purposes in here. But it's not really working out, so I might have to take it apart and keep the pieces I want to keep, and then get rid of and recycle the pieces I don't want to keep. Right, here are old pages I've made that aren't in anything. I need to keep these, but I need to create a little notebook for them. Okay, so these ones are nice pages I've made that I want to keep. Here is old dividers and things. I'll put those in a separate pile because you can make art out of them, or you can redate the planner pages, things like that. Okay. Here are the rest of the tool discs. Oh, I have two different sizes of tool discs. Okay, probably be getting rid of those. Ooh, a stencil. You can find all sorts of stuff in here. Okay, filler paper. I have a different one of these that I fill with filler paper, so I will put that over there. I don't use this anymore, so let's put it in a giveaway planner pile. Oh, I love this cover so much. It's a beautiful cover. Okay. And this is half a cover. I was wondering where that went. I have filler paper on the other one of these, so I'll keep that out. Let's see, this is a 6-month undated extension for dashboard layout. I've never used it, so put it there to give away later. All right, more pages I can redate or use for something else. And here's a folder just full of them. Okay, this is something I got on clearance, but I didn't realize it was for the big, and I don't need it in the big. So I'm not going to be using that. This is a little tool paper pad. I could use that. All right, and more pages that I could redate. Another disc. Alrighty. Then a big punch. A circular one and one for that, but I never use this, so I could get rid of that. Right. This box is beautiful. I got my Archer and Olive notebook in it. It's gorgeous, but what am I really going to use it for? So I think I can recycle this. Right, and this is empty for now because I need to figure out what to put in it, so I'm just going to put it here for the moment to, you know, get rid of stuff in the way. All right, then this one's easy. This I'll just show you really quick. I've got envelopes in here. I've got cards I've made in here, and just all sorts of card making supplies. So this one is not changing at all. So I'm just going to put it here to get it out of the way. These boxes I might move around in a little bit to decide where everything's going. But I'll get to that in a minute. All right, then here we've got some random stuff. Got a little pen case, and I have lots of bags. I love this Wild and Happy one, and I love this Botany Plants Lately one. I don't know what to use them for though, so I'll have to think about that. And then some foam stuff to stick things together. So again, we'll just put this here for a minute until I can figure out what all this is doing. All right, then this is my filler paper. I have some things that are just like this, and then I've got other things that I put into a notebook, and I labeled this dot grid, so that I also have one for like recipes, I have one for lined paper, you know, all that kind of stuff. So oh, there's the cover that I need. Here's my mini filler paper, so I'll just put this back on. And then I had some, there's the filler paper. But now looking at all this filler paper, will I actually use this? Probably not. So I'll put it in the pile to give away. Alrighty. This is all filler paper. There might be more to put in there. So I'm not going to move all this yet to start filling it in. I'm just going to put it right here. This is a heavy one, so it's probably going to be on the bottom shelf. Somewhere. Right, then this is a random container of things, not planner related. So I've got Goo Gone because occasionally I need to clean something up with my crafting. I've got leftover yarn from the yarn craft project from the Happy Planner. And then I have lots of stuff. Things for hanging things on the wall. I've got, oh perfect, I've got all the things for securing these. I won't do that on this video, but since I have a toddler, I'm gonna secure these to the wall. So that's good that I have this. I'm just gonna put that there so I do that later. Got some watercolor that I started. I did one and didn't do the other. And made some macarons and then never did more. Maybe I'll cut this one and frame it because that was fun. I did a paint night with my sister and my mom last year when my sister was in town. That was a lot of fun. Okay, lots of art supplies at the bottom. Okay, also chocolate chips because occasionally I need to sneak a snack when my toddler won't see it. Giant bag. Okay. Creativity is contagious, pass it on. And I've had this for a while, but I haven't had it out. Maybe I'll find space for it to have it out again. Okay. Just put all these things up with that because they're kind of organizing stuff. Ah, that's where the watercolor paper went, the extra. Good to know. All right, I've been holding on to these little confetti pieces I used for a stop motion video, and I was thinking of like pasting them into the planner for a spread. I thought that might be cool. Okay, here's more things for that. See, this is an old one that hooks onto my camera stand to hold my phone, but I have the stand this is being used on now, so I will put this in a Goodwill pile. All my extra pens. All right. Extra pens. Okay, paints I have over at my craft desk, so I'll leave those over there. Okay, but all these pens can stay here. That can go away. Oh, a really stale cookie. Gross. All right, where's that garbage can? If you couldn't tell, this is the hidden snack drawer from the toddler. so that if I need to grab a snack while we're playing, I can sneak one. Okay, that's all looking good. I think I'm just gonna leave these in here with the glue gun because this is kind of like the extra supplies and cleaning things. Which I have some extra supplies in a different box over there, so I can add those to this later. And we'll just put the chocolate chips back in there because I have no better place to leave them. All right, there's one more of these containers to go through. And then we have all the other stuff to place back. Okay, so I kind of just threw stuff in here as I was putting things off the shelves. So I've got this adorable folder from Simply Gilded that I love. I've got my Christmas folder, and I have this one from Simply Gilded as well, which holds all my other stickers that are just like loose leaf from Etsy sellers and things like that. All right, this is super cute, but I don't think I'm ever going to use it, so I'll put that in the little pile to give away as well. This I would love to use sometime for like art journaling or something. It's really thin paper though. But it was given to me as a gift and I just love the handmade pages, so I will keep it. Okay, recycle. I had all sorts of notes in there. Okay, I think I'll give this notebook away as well. And I'm really not going to put stickers in this as much as I love it. So that goes in the giveaway pile as well. I have used this one for some ideas and testing things out. So keep that. This is holding my little vinyl stickers from the Happy Planner. Happy notes, blank things. Okay, here are heat packs if I ever need them. Those do not need to go in there. And then this is mainly my Cricut drawer. I have a Cricut and these are all my things because I don't really hang them anymore, but maybe there's a space to hang them. I don't really want them in front of there. Maybe up on the wall next to my Cricut is the appropriate place for those. So I will put those over there. And then other than that, this is a bunch of, okay, here's extra Sharpies. Those can go in the extra supplies drawer. And then this is extra pen cases and things like that. So this one's really cute. I got it from Plannything, but I don't think I'm going to use it. So it's really cute. It opens all the way and you can stick pens in here too. So I think I'll give that one away as well. But I'm definitely keeping this one. And there are some pens inside. Keep that one out. Okay, and then everything else in here is like filming things. So let me just take that out as well. All these other things are filming things. Extra cords, little stands and things that I'm not ready to get rid of yet. I have sitting over there my microphone for voiceovers, and instead of leaving it out all the time, I can leave it in this drawer. This is a blue snowball bike. It's really fun. All right. So while I look at all of that, I'm just thinking, is there anything else that I can put away right now? These are all the extra pages. They can go with the filler paper because if I accidentally like use my distress inks or other inks and use them too heavily or something, I might need an extra page to cover over the next week or something. So I can go through this and organize it at a later date, but I'll just stick them right here. Okay. Perfect. Alrighty. Let's speed things up again as I place things back on the shelves and in the order that I want to put them in. So first I wanted to just figure out where some of these box shelves would go and figure out where the stickers were going to be sitting. So I thought the box shelves would look best if they were in a sort of pattern instead of all in one area. So I decided to do kind of a grid on the bottom 3 levels, and then sticker books I wanted across the top so that I could easily reach for any sticker book that I wanted. So I currently have 7 sticker storage boxes, so I had to figure out what would go up on that upper right corner where there could be an 8th sticker storage box eventually. But I do have some sticker books that don't fit, that aren't Happy Planner brand, so I guess those will go there. So next I started putting all of my Happy Planners away in some kind of order. So in the back over here, I'm putting all the ones that have been used. So filled planners, old memory keepers, that kind of thing. And then guided journals are on the lower shelf, and then Happy Notes are closest to the camera. And then up in this upper corner, those 4 sitting there are the ones that I'm currently using. I then made this tray into my pen and supplies tray, and I discovered it could fit right into the IKEA Kallax shelf, which is super cool. So I can pull it out anytime I need it, but it's out of the way and not sitting on the table like it used to be. So I'm really excited by that part. All right, so I've got everything kind of up on the shelves the way I want it. I'll give you a quick tour of how it all is later, but I'm gonna start cleaning things up, putting the recycle away and all of that. I do have a little pile of stuff to give away at some point, but I feel like it isn't quite enough for a giveaway, so I'm gonna hang on to it and maybe next year at some point do another giveaway and include these things, including a punch and things like that. So that'll be fun. Be on the lookout for that. You know, might be 6 months, I don't know, but sometime. Yeah, I'm gonna start cleaning all of this up now. And here are just some finishing touches of cleaning up all the extra stuff that are just still laying out, just little knickknacks and some recycling and putting things into place. Had some additional pens to lay out because I found a little pen holder that I hadn't been using. So I grabbed that, and then putting every little tiny item that I could find away so everything had a spot. Of course, I had to hang my Cricut mats on the wall closer to where my Cricut machine is now, and that helped save some space in the shelving unit as well. Okay, so I've got everything set up and we're going to do a quick tour of things. This is my planner cart. I've got Mambi sticks down here, just some cleanup supplies and extra stickers down here. And then this is everything that I use fairly regularly, but not on a daily basis. So I've got my art journal, some pens here, memory keeper, a note, you know, things like that, lettering notebook, all those there, some art up on the wall, and then we come over to the desk and I have my stand for filming here, planner and scrap bucket, also garbage and recycle things down below. And then here's my pegboard, which just has some pens to use, like mild liners, some washi tape, and some of my most grabbed things for the Cricut and or stickers. And then over here, I've got 2 IKEA Kallax cabinets. And up on the top, I've just got some decor and washi tape and paper for my paper art that I create. And then the Happy Crafts. And then this row is all stickers. And then this next row has a bunch of different things. This is just extra things like my zip folios that I have in case I want to use them, some extra scrapbook memory keeping paper and things like that. Here are a bunch of pens, and in the back are all my extra discs. And then here is both my extra recording stuff and the stuff for a giveaway later once I've gotten a little bit more that I want to give away. Then here I have my current planners. I Franken-plan them into this one planner, so these are all the parts that aren't in use currently, and then the punch that I'm keeping. Then right over here I have a little bit more art and then scrapbooking paper. All right, coming down to the next row, this is heat packs and then also just all the extra supplies, so tape runners, whiteout, things for hanging on the wall, etc. These are blank happy notes that I want to keep and use eventually. In here is all the extra planners I have that are either undated or I can redate later. Over there is completed planners, so I don't need to get at them often, so they're just there waiting. Then in here's my card making stuff. I only get it out, you know, for the holidays or if someone's birthday's coming out, so that is fine to keep there. And then this is right here. All of these are unused or not fully used guided journals, and you know I'm a journaler, so I keep these here so I can grab them if I want them. Then this, easy to pull out with where the table is. It has extra notes, extra covers, extra bookmark dividers and things, and some extra little mini pouches. And then if I ever need to get into any of these, this table's super light. I'm not loading it up with a bunch of stuff, so I can easily pull it out. Then here I have all my filler paper. So this is the heaviest one that I have other than the planners that are unused. And this one I use all the time. So it's right here, really easy to get at from my desk. And then lastly, this is my camera if I want to pull out my good camera instead of filming on my phone. And that is the full craft space for planning. And then this is how my craft desk looks now. I put the Cricut over here because it makes more sense to be there. And then how it looks with all of my toddler stuff. I need to put this away somewhere still. We'll just put it here for now. And then these three, I ordered some more hanging shelves so that it'll go up on this wall with these other art pieces. So I just need to wait until those hanging shelves arrive to put them up. So yeah, that is the new space. It went from this, I'll show a picture right here of what it was beforehand, and then now it's this. I feel like it's much more open and easier to access everything that I want. All right, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please click that like button and hit subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you all next time. Bye.